never expected betrayal to come wrapped in silk sheets and whispered lies. Yet, as I sat in my dimly lit office, the glow from my phone illuminated a truth I could no longer ignore. A message, one that wasn't meant for me, had arrived uninvited. My wife Lauren had sent a photo, sultry, dripping with desire, meant for another man. But the number she typed belonged to me. My heart pounded against my ribs, anger battling disbelief. The image showed her in lingerie I'd never seen before, her lips parted, eyes burning with hunger. A caption followed. "Thinking of you. I can't wait to feel your hands on me again." Adrenaline surged. My pulse thundered in my ears. I clenched my jaw, fingers tightening around the device as my world shifted. Lauren, my wife, the woman I cherished, wasn't just thinking of another man. She was waiting for him. Every memory we built cracked like fragile glass. Our wedding day, promises whispered in candlelight, laughter shared beneath the sheets, all tainted by deception. The air in the room thickened, suffocating me with the weight of her betrayal. I wanted to confront her immediately, demand answers, watch her face crumble when she realized her mistake. But fury, cold and calculated, whispered another plan. Instead of responding with rage, I typed, "Can't wait either, baby. Tell me what you're wearing underneath." Seconds stretched into eternity before 3 dots appeared. "Just these lace panties and the thought of you." Disgust coiled in my gut, but I pressed forward. "Wish I could see more." A reply came swiftly. Another image. This time she posed differently, teasing, baring more skin. My stomach twisted into knots. The wife I once adored, now exposed, willingly offering herself to another. I gritted my teeth, maintaining composure. "Wish you were in my arms right now." Her response sent fury crashing through my veins. "Soon. Just be patient. He's leaving for a business trip tomorrow." So that was her plan. Send me off, invite him over, drench our bed in betrayal. My fingers hovered over the screen, fighting the urge to call her out, scream through the phone, demand an explanation. But no, she didn't deserve an argument. She deserved destruction. I needed proof, undeniable evidence that would ruin her, expose every filthy lie she'd spun. So instead of confronting her, I played along, baiting her deeper into her own trap. "I'll be waiting, babe. Hope you're ready for an unforgettable night." Her reply was instant. "You have no idea." Oh, but I did. And when she realized what was coming, it would be too late to run. Morning light streamed through the blinds, casting streaks across the hardwood floor. Lauren hummed in the kitchen, oblivious to the storm brewing inside me. The scent of fresh coffee filled the air, but nothing could dull the bitterness coating my tongue. She turned, flashing that familiar smile, the same one that once melted my worries away. Now it felt like poison. "You're up early," she noted, setting a steaming mug in front of me. I forced a casual nod, feigning exhaustion. "Figured I'd get a head start on packing." Her eyes flickered with something unreadable. Guilt? Doubt? No, anticipation. She wanted me gone. The thought nearly made me slam my fist into the table, but I swallowed the urge. This wasn't the moment. She ran delicate fingers through my hair, her touch once comforting, now repulsive. "I'll miss you," she whispered. Lies. I knew what she'd do the second I walked out that door. She'd strip out of that innocent morning robe, slip into something sinful, and welcome another man into my home, into my bed. I kissed her cheek, tasting deceit on my lips. "I'll miss you too." Hours later, I stood in front of my car, duffel bag slung over my shoulder, pretending to leave for the airport. Lauren waved from the porch, looking every bit the devoted wife. As soon as my car disappeared around the corner, I parked down the street, watching, waiting. Minutes passed. Then, like clockwork, she reappeared, dressed to kill. A short black dress, heels too high for a casual afternoon, lipstick a shade darker than usual. My stomach churned. She picked up her phone, fingers dancing over the screen. A text alert buzzed in my pocket. He's gone. Doors unlocked. Hurry. Rage simmered beneath my skin, but I remained still. I had what I needed. Her words, her intent, the undeniable truth. But I wanted more. I needed to see him. A sleek car pulled up moments later. A man stepped out, tall, confident, a face too familiar. Jason, my best friend. Every muscle in my body tightened. It was him, the man I trusted, the one who toasted at my wedding, who laughed with me over beers. He was the one she spread her legs for? They embraced on the doorstep, her body pressing into his like it belonged there. Disgust, betrayal, pure, unfiltered fury. My grip on my phone tightened as I snapped photo after photo. Proof. She pulled him inside, door closing behind them. I could have stormed in, ended it right there, but no, that wasn't enough. Not for this level of betrayal. I exhaled slowly, my mind sharpening into one singular focus: revenge. I sat in my car, fingers drumming against the steering wheel, watching the house that was once my sanctuary. Lauren and Jason had disappeared inside, locked away in a world of sin, convinced they were safe. They had no idea I was outside, documenting every moment of their betrayal. Time crawled. I pictured them in the bedroom. My bedroom. Sheets tangled, her body arching for a man who wasn't her husband. My jaw clenched so tightly it ached, but I forced myself to stay calm. I wasn't going to confront them, not yet. This wasn't about anger, it was about destruction. My phone buzzed, a text from Lauren. Hope your flight was smooth. Miss you already. The audacity made my blood boil. I stared at her message, fingers tightening around my device. She was probably lying in my bed, naked and satisfied, as she typed those words. I smirked, inhaling deeply. If she thought she could keep this secret buried, she was about to learn how wrong she was. I started by forwarding every explicit message and photo she had sent to my number, the ones meant for Jason, to her family group chat. Her parents, her sister, even her grandmother. Then I sent them to Jason's wife. It didn't take long for chaos to ignite. My phone lit up with notifications, shocked replies, confused questions, frantic calls. But I wasn't done yet. I scrolled through my contacts, selecting Jason's boss, a man with zero tolerance for workplace scandals. With a few taps, I sent everything, ensuring his career would burn alongside his reputation. The final blow came next. I walked up to my front door, fists unclenching as I reached into my pocket. The spare key slid effortlessly into the lock. The house was quiet, but the distant hum of voices led me toward the bedroom. I pushed the door open. Lauren gasped, clutching the sheets to her chest. Jason scrambled, his face draining of color. Silence filled the room, thick and suffocating. I held up my phone, letting the glow of the screen illuminate my smirk. "Didn't expect me back so soon, did you?" Lauren stammered. I can explain." I tossed my phone onto the bed between them. "No need. Everyone already knows." Jason's eyes darted to the screen. He grabbed his own phone, panic flickering across his face as he scrolled through the messages. Lauren paled. "What did you do?" I folded my arms, satisfaction washing over me like a tidal wave. "I ruined you. Both of you." The weight of my revenge settled over the room. There was no way out for them. No excuses, no more lies. Lauren's lips trembled. "Please." I turned toward the door, pausing only to deliver my final words. "You sent that selfie to the wrong number, Lauren, and now you'll spend the rest of your life paying for it." Then, without another glance, I walked away. Jason's curses chased me down the hallway. Lauren sobbed, her voice breaking as she pleaded, but I kept walking, each step lighter than the last. Freedom tasted sharp, exhilarating. Betrayal had cracked me open, but revenge had stitched me back together, stronger, untouchable. Outside, the evening air wrapped around me like a fresh start. My phone vibrated in my palm, another message from Jason's wife. Tell me everything. A slow grin curled my lips. She deserved to know, just as I had. I slid into my car, exhaling deeply. As I pulled away from the house, the scene of my heartbreak, now their ruin, I imagined Lauren scrambling to explain herself to her family, to the friends who had received the evidence of her infidelity. She had spent years crafting the illusion of a perfect life, only to watch it crumble in a single afternoon. Jason, once so confident, would return home to a wife who now knew every sordid detail. His career, his marriage, his carefully built image, all in ashes. And me? I had no regrets. As I hit the freeway, leaving behind the wreckage of my past, another message popped up. You deserved better. Maybe we should talk. Jason's wife. I smirked. Maybe karma wasn't just about revenge. Maybe it had a sense of humor too. With a flick of my finger, I replied, I'm listening. And with that, I drove into the night, into something new, something better, something mine.